let's chat about the Gallaghers.
Yeah.
Because what brotherly rift? It's gone, right?
It has been absolutely amazing. I think I said in the show before, seeing them in Cardiff and watching them out arm in arm, you know, and you can tell the magic. But for me, what I saw and over all the gigs that I've been to and all the sort of coverage I've seen is that Noel's the one who gets really emotional. We always knew that Liam wanted this reunion. It was always Noel sort of holding back. And so to see him welling up on certain songs and feeling the emotion, they're sharing jokes on stage. But then, so he was in our building, he was up on TalkSport and they were talking to him. And he just basically said, I just love being back in this band, and actually being with Liam's amazing. And it feels so good. And talking about the jelly legs he had when he first went out on stage, because I think if there was anyone who was a bit nervous about this, it was always Noel. He was always the one who was maybe dragging his heels a bit more. Now he's absolutely loving life. And what rift. And we saw those amazing pictures. Peggy finally went to a show, which was so special to see. Peggy and Anais as well, sort of cuddling up in that picture they put on Instagram. And I think no rift. I mean, they're still, let's be honest, they're not having a bag of chips afterwards. The show finishes, they go their separate ways. That works for them.
It's working. And there was that lovely quote, which was the one that really stood out for me, which was, I forgot how funny Liam was, which is really nice, isn't it? So they're at that point where it's not just pleasantries, obviously.
I know, I think this tour is going to roll and roll. So we knew when this first came out, obviously we had the story for 4 months before and we just couldn't get it over the line because of all the NDAs that have been signed and not a single person wanted to squeal, which was incredibly frustrating. And we know that as soon as it got booked and as soon as those tour dates were in, that there were more tour dates being lined up and we were just waiting. But every step of the way, it's been, no, it's not happening. Nothing past this tour, nothing past this tour.
So what's happening, Ellie?
We know there are plans past this tour. Knebworth's the one that everyone is talking about, the 30th anniversary in 2026. They'll go back to Knebworth. And from day one, we've been told they will try and beat Robbie's record. So they want to do 4 Knebworths. It's easy. Wow. They fill it. There'll be no issue. If you think 10 million people tried to get tickets for this tour.
Yeah.
God. The thirst is there. And I think they're having so much fun. You know, they're going to let it carry on. So obviously we know the tour ends later this year. They are going to take a break. Of course they are. They're going to go on holiday. Liam will go to the south of France. Noel will chill out, relax. He's already back in the studio working on new music. Not possibly Oasis, but maybe. Who knows?
Oh,
definitely
wow,
sort of more high-flying bird stuff.
Yeah.
And you just know that the offers are there. So I went out with a really well-placed contact at a promoter and I put to him that we'd heard about this idea of them doing a residency at the Etihad.
Man City Stadium.
And I'd sort of been told, there are no plans. Well, initially, when we asked about the reunion, they said there was no reunion. So you have to take everything with a pinch of salt. And when I asked this person, can you see this happening? And the great standard reply, and they're very helpful when I sort of normally ask them these sort of questions, they said, I can see that happening, which means it's happening.
It's a Showbiz Fix exclusive, guys.
It's definitely happening. I mean, like, the fans want it to happen. We know it's happening. Like, there's no way they won't carry this on.
Oh, my God.
Just because of the sheer number of people who weren't able to get tickets and who want to see them.
And people will go again, right?
Oh, I go again.
I mean, we know people who've been multiple times.
Kelly Allen.
Kelly
has been many times.
Kelly. She's warming up those bag of chips for the Gallaghers, isn't she?
She's seen them she's seen them in 2 different countries now, 3 different countries.
Yeah,
she's everywhere.
Has. But again, like the historical vibes of the fact that they're at Knebworth again and all that kind of thing.
It has been such a cultural moment. And I think like being a part of it and seeing how emotional everyone's got from it, it was actually lovely hearing Noel speak so fondly of Liam. It felt like that full circle moment of, because I did feel that. I was one of the cynical ones that was worrying that maybe they would end up falling out during the tour and it wouldn't go on. And the fact that it's ended up like this, where that brotherly bond is sort of slowly coming back again, forming again. It's just, it warms your heart because there's a lot of bad news out there at the moment. It's just nice to have that.
I know.
That's exciting news. Thank you, Ellie. I'm so, like, get us on that list now to go watch it.
I know.
Oh my God, it's impossible. Like, people, I became like Ticketmaster. I'm like Ticketmaster most of the time in my job. I get tickets. And like, they were so strict because I remember speaking to the team who were working with Oasis, like how they were like, no freebies. Nothing. There were, I think, just over 40 press tickets for the first night. That was it. And if you got onto one of the Gallagher brothers guest lists, you still had to pay for your tickets. There are no freebies.
I like
store.
that though.
I do like that.
It keeps it fair.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
that down to earth, and they want their real fans there.
Exactly. It's not like some of those other tours we've seen where, boxes and things are just filled with people that only know one song and all that jazz.
Yeah.